And they,
AG with 10 seconds remaining on their reserve time, they've ended up with Jakiro. They were in the same spot in the last game. They were like, we're running out of time in our second phase.
I'm not a big fan of this Shakira pick because it doesn't really
Only
respond
10
the puck
seconds.
very well.
Mm-mm.
And this puck is
Dire
gonna have a
team
free
pick.
game because he's
Monkey
gonna be able
King.
to jump around the backlines freely, annoy the Rubik so Enigma can have a better time, looking for a good black hole, maybe just get the stun out so he doesn't
Mm.
have to worry about dying. Uh, so
10 seconds to pick.
interesting response to the Enigma pick, Monkey Chikiro.
5
Chikiro
seconds
is a
remain.
strong laner, and if you're playing Monkey, you want a max Q so you can one-shot the Eidolons. It's something I played
Mm.
against as well. He gets phase boots and then you just press Q, you one-shot the Eidolons, but
Mm-mm.
I wonder how much this is gonna change for the Enigma on the lane.
Is it a worth trade-off to max out the Q on Monkey King above Primal Spring when you're playing against Enigma?
I mean they max QW, so they don't get any levels on Lee E actually
Right, right.
when I played against it. It was a good response, but they still lost the game
Mm-mm.
when I played it in some scrim. So
They are quite heavily targeting the Enigma in this draft. So Fnatic potential hero counter here, or just playing their own game, their own strat.
I mean
This next pick.
from what I see, the Fnatic see both side lanes. They can either look to pick a possible save last pick for carry, which is probably the better option, or I mean that's probably the better option. Look to last pick carry, see what possibles there are,
Radiance ban.
and they just go for the Luna, the confidence pick right there.
Yeah, it seems like it as well. Raven Luna, probably one of the best, maybe even the best in Southeast Asia on the Luna hero. He has played TB before in this tournament, and the Lone Druid and the Alk, but they're both banned.
Only 10
Yeah.
seconds.
So it feels like they're just happy with going with the Luna so far. It worked out
5
very
seconds.
well in game
Hurry,
number one. It felt like
hurry.
Luna was uncontested for the majority of
Dire's
the,
ban.
the important parts where Luna's about to get online. So after that, well, they focused the
Radiance
Luna pretty
ban.
heavily in team fights, which was a good way to go. But before that, it felt like Luna just had a free game.
I think they like to flex this Enigma and 4, so they're probably gonna look to counter pick this safe lane from Fnatic on last pick.
Yeah.
I'm looking at heroes that they would
10
like to pick
seconds to pick.
though. Maybe they just go with the Visage again if they don't ban it
5
out.
seconds. Hurry, hurry.
They could also. What do you think about Enigma 3 in this game if DJ picks something else? Because they're banning his Tusk, and by the looks of it, his Tiny as well.
I mean, huh.
It's probably that's why AG is targeting the Enigma so heavily because they're
Team
suspecting it to
pick.
be a 3.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder what Fnatic will do with this Enigma 3, how he would feel about it.
If they do decide to keep Enigma as a 3, they could go for the Willow again.
Only 10
Willow is
seconds.
decent in this matchup. Good for the Marcy and the Monkey King.
5
Probably not so
seconds
great
remain.
against Rubik. Rubik would love to steal that spell for the team. Then there's is Timber still in the pool? Yeah. So if Jay wants to pull off a Timber with a 4 Enigma, I guess that could work too.
Dire
Yeah,
team are now picking. Points away.
Pangale.
Pangolier. Some more
So
control.
it gives control for AG, but it's like they're really targeting this Enigma a lot, making his life hard.
Yeah, yeah.
And I wonder if
10
Enigma is
seconds
gonna
to
stay on
pick.
3, or they're gonna put him 4 and pick something else like you
5
mentioned, Timber.
seconds remain.
I think Timber could be good because they can always deny the range creep, bring the wave back, and then at some point Timber can just dominate the lane. Spare Breaker.
Spirit Breaker.
Okay,
Once
I like
again,
that.
video games.
Interesting choice here. What do you think about the Barathrum here?
I mean, I've never seen it in action. I only saw Ari play it in the TI qualifiers, and I guess he won with it, but
Mm-hmm.
it's just a standard melee 4 hero that can rotate.
It was like one of the most popular 3 heroes
Yeah.
over half a year ago in Europe. Now it
Oh,
feels
they're
like it's
back.
more of a China region hero. And it is a support Spirit Breaker, so they are keeping the Enigma as a 3 in the end. So I'm very curious about Jay's item build. Like, does he have something up his sleeve, or is he gonna go for the standard pusher type? Does he want to prioritize the BKB Lincolns ASAP? Like maybe even skip Blink Dagger, let AG initiate, and you kind of just walk in for the black hole. Does he want to
I
do that at
mean,
all? It's gonna take some
he,
time though. It's a very greedy build.
I think they wanna. I mean, it's the same draft from last game, except it's just Enigma. So I think if he still builds the Wraith back this game, they do have a strong 5-man, but AG do have a stronger response, especially with the Pango. He can disrupt the fight with Roll, and then you have the Monkey ult, but I'm not sure how much it would change. Uh,
Can you see
yeah,
a parallel universe where AG might tie this up with this draft?
I'm not sure. Honestly, I'm questioning this Barra pick a lot. I'm not sure what it does this game or what it offers. So I'm curious to see what it does this game for sure.
Well, it is going to be a tight match. Oh, we're stuck on a loading screen for some. Oh, because the game was paused. That's probably
Once
why.
again,
There we
Ah.
go. So I think all the players might have had the same thing as well. But we're into the game. This is game number 2, the final one for this specific series. Fnatic is going to be playing another series after this, so I want to remind all of you viewers that we actually have a 20-minute break because of back-to-back series for Fnatic. They're going to be playing up against the South American team that is now boot camping in SEA, Hikori. They've had some mixed results, so Fnatic is at least going to get themselves up to speed with these, I'm not going to say warm-up games, but I'm just going to say the first games of the day because AG already talked about this in the first game. They did snatch a point away from Boom, showing that they are capable. They're placed number 3 in the groups currently. Can put up a hell of a fight against Fnatic, but not playing with Narman. They have Vins as their stand-in support for today. Let's see how this works out. And yep, Wraith Pack looks like the call for Enigma. He's starting off with the Buckler lined up. Well, it hasn't bought it right away, but has the Buckler there. And a magic wand with 3 branches. I've had this kind of locked-in rule. I know it might sound silly, but never upgrade wand before you have brown boots. Do you agree with this theory?
I mean, so my theory of Magic Wand is because when 3-3 started buying it, it's because of the stats. If you compare the stats you get from the Magic Wand and 3 branches compared to like buying 2 slippers or something, you get the same value.
Yeah.
As like buying 2 slippers, let's say, and you get the Magic Wand ability, you know, stick charges from enemy spamming spells. I think that was the main concept when 3C started buying it and other teams started buying it. So in this lane I can see it because Jakiro is gonna be spamming Q a lot, and maybe Monkey is gonna be pressing his Q here and there. It just makes laning a lot easier, and your approach to the lane is gonna be more like you wanna play to a certain timing, and then when you get to that timing, you'll be more annoying because you have like 20 stick charges and enemy can't really go in you.
Marcy might be in a bit of trouble in the top lane, but has to propose, get back to safety. Johnwell would have probably otherwise looked for a first blood there. He's got 5 mangoes set up for this lane, so he's ready to spam some decay.
I mean, this top lane is going to look very hard for AG just because of this Undying, and I think Rubik just needs to keep pulling waves for this Mossy, otherwise the lane is going to be impossible.
Yep, look at Raven. He's connecting the wave right behind the tower. Doesn't want to let this lane to start pushing at least too fast towards the side of AG. So they're just depriving Army Geniuses off of XP for now. Not much that they can do about it. We've got our mid matchup with Armel versus In Your Dream, tying up in CS with the Puck versus Pango matchup. Can be prone to changing in a couple minutes. Raven, though, gonna get tossed here. by Womi. Vince is also there, pretty close to getting the kill, but with level 1, just the Fate Bolt. Womi looking, but they're just going for Raven, like absolutely no
Oh.
chill. But that's a bit of a
He missed the
miss.
bounce. He went the other direction. What the hell? That was a dead Raven if he hit it.
Yeah, that would have been. So yeah, Raven's kind of a bit of a sigh of relief in there. Now John Noel is just pushing them away. I'm sure they can't get much down here. DB. Look, I mean, this is DB with 10 CS, but Jay's getting quite a lot out of this with his Enigma. And DJ looks to also provide the majority of solo XP for this Enigma to level up fast. Like, you want to have level 2 Eidolons to actually have an impact. Like, the level 1s feel pretty soft if you're playing against tanky support, like the Jakiro, for example. Doesn't end up taking a lot of damage. But if you have level 2s, that might be the thing. They got the charge. There comes the Boundless Strike from DB. And he's got the Primal Spring. 1 point in all of his abilities. There's the Malefice kicking in as well. Unable to Mischief dodge. Doesn't matter too much. Jakiro is very low on HP, though. So this does allow DJ and Jay to establish more dominance in this lane. No passive leveled up. DB's got no lifesteal whatsoever. DJ does end up tanking 1 hit from the tower. And they're going to look for the Spirit Breaker. Good call with their Midnight Pulse. Was suspecting DB to jump. If it did jump in those trees, that would have been a dead monkey.
Yeah, but it sucks for him because he's gonna have level 1 Eidolons for a little longer now.
Yeah.
So
Mana
his
decline.
laning Sane is not gonna be as strong as it could be, and the mana as well. So
It was a bit of a... It's not an all-in play, but it was like, if I can connect this ability, I can get a kill, and that's going to provide me, like, the next level for free in this lane. So, he's
just
probably
taking the
thinking,
risk.
if only. More water runes to be picked up. In your dream, able to get it from Armel. Armel's going to be able to get the next one. So it's going to be a tie 1-for-1. Nothing special happening in mid. Does feel
it's
like
pretty even.
majority of the action is still happening in the bot lane. DB finally has a point in Jingyu Mastery. That lifesteal's going to give a bit of an edge here. Everyone is getting a decent amount of farm in every lane, though. So for now, we're not going to see a single kill. Maybe now. Classic caster curse to kick things off. DB. Malefice is to safety. Mischief's to safety, more like, from the Malefice. They've got the slows on DJ. Jumps available on DB2. There's no Quelling Blade on the Spirit Breaker either. He's just not getting the chance to jump because the Eidolons are constantly hitting the Monkey King. He can never jump. This must be frustrating for DB there.
Wait, you said Eidolons? Is that how you say it?
Eidolons? Eidolons?
I
guess,
thought I've been saying it wrong.
I guess it's just my Finnish pronunciation where we say the E as an E. It's
Oh
like,
yeah, true.
I usually call them the Dolans.
Dolans, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, the little Dolans. Because it's kind of like, you know, you got Donald Duck and then you got your 3 kids.
True. Kids
So-
that can multiply.
Yep. Pretty handy in some situations. We're almost going 6 minutes without a single kill. Everybody's just focusing on farm. Bit of trade-offs here in bottom. Nothing special happening in mid. What do you want to talk about, Sims? Is there something something that's striking your eye in this game? Because right now I'm like, well, everything's going as a pretty standard Dota game with just no kills.
I mean, mid is the only thing I see that something could happen with the coil.
Oh,
He's gonna
have
use
the
it
coil.
early.
Armel, first kill maybe. Charge on the Jakiro in your dream, coming in with a Rolling Thunder. First, not even a first blood, it's a split kill. Benz is also TPing and he's got the lift with the stun.
Oh.
He can't get the safety with the illusory orb. Very good stun connections from Vince and In Your Dream. And that's your puck dead.
Yeah, I mean, he got the arcane coil, so he's gonna have it up soon when he respawns, but this puck is gonna have to make some rotations to maybe in the bot lane to help
Dire's middle tower taking
proceed
damage.
Enigma's game right now, because right now he's having an okay game. He's just getting farm. So is Monkey as well. But at some point they're gonna need to kick this Monkey out.
It is kind of like you're helping your ally to help yourself.
Yeah. Enabling Enigma's game to, so then Puck can have a game later on.
Exactly, yeah. Trading off the priorities whenever needed. Top lane, a bit of a brawl with Womi and Jonel. They've got this lift to keep the Undying at bay. And in the bot lane, actually, Jay's about to fall.
Oh.
DB just needs one more right click. He's got it. Varus is dead. Jay as well. Monkey King's forced away, but he's got his level 6 now. And that will be death number 1 for the Enigma, who is currently last place in net worth out of all the 6 cores in the game. So it does hurt him a bit.
Yeah.
Top lane
I mean,
also a big battle. Vinz.
Oh.
Jonel, one more right click from Vinz, not enough. 17 HP, and Raven's gonna get it with a coil also connecting on Womi. Fnatic might just look for 2. Womi, 7 HP, can't get close enough to the Undying. Uses the Fairy Fire. That's just economy damage on top of it as Armel. He clears him out. So now we suddenly got 6 kills on the board in total.
Great rotations from Puck getting
Charge
the...
bottom. Can they get the black hole? No, he's way too deep. Okay.
He just wants to be annoying, running
Yeah.
in.
I was also
like
thinking
it.
it's more of a taunting charge. We have a defusal coming up on the Pango. That's gonna improve in your Dream's damage output very nicely. It hurts the Puck. It hurts the Enigma, who's got these big mana cost abilities early on. One of the better damaging items for the Pango to pick up. And looks like he's gonna have a pretty decent timer for it too. Like usually these diffusal blades, most of them are ready at like 14, 15 minutes, depending how many starter items you need on the... Usually it's on the core, like usually it's on the carry. With the Pango getting this maybe a bit sooner than that is very handy for him.
Yeah, it's gonna just dish out a lot of damage onto the Puck and Enigma, like you said. He's just gonna be very annoying, but if he gets to cast his spells, because you do have coil from Puck.
Charge from Varus, Armel is here. That's a quick clean out. Gonna provide some XP for DJ to hit level 5. That's a level 8 Puck now. Vinz has taken over the mid lane to get some XP on the Rubik. That's pretty handy, as in your Dream has just been doing jungle farm for the time being. I'm kind of curious about why did In Your Dream opt to go into the jungle instead of farming in the lane?
I think he just wanted to give space levels for the Rubik.
Yeah, that would make
Maybe,
sense.
maybe he was looking to make some rotation, but it didn't look so.
We're gonna target the Pango now. Coil, nowhere to go. Leash is still there. Pango does get the shield crash on too, and a lot of healing kicking in too, but it's not gonna be enough. But however, Fnatic, Raven down, DJ to follow. Womi with the double kill, and Armel looking to clean house. Does he still have enough damage for it? He's got Vinz. Can they get Womi or Varus? Because they're looking at Jonel right now. And Womi with the Unleash. It's going to run out, but it's just going to be enough, is it? Yes, it will. Varus cleans him out. Armel only able to poke a bit. So that's going to be a 2-for-3 trade. Looks like it's in favor of Army Geniuses, but it's kind of hard to say. They did lose the Pango.
Also, decent trade-off. They got the kill on the Luna. I mean, he didn't waste TP, so he can just TP back to jungle and farm. But this Mossy here is just so broken, I don't know. He can press one spell and just kill like 2 heroes.
Yep. Very
This one
balanced.
ultimate. They need to nerf this hero for sure.
No wonder Marcy's almost in every single game either picked or banned. Like, very valuable hero to pick.
Because especially you can flex him on different roles. That's his biggest strength.
Oh, look at Fnatic. They're setting up in bottom. Armel's coming in. They see 1, they see 2. Vince has stolen the orb. But the silence is there. He's not going to be able to jump out with the orb jaunt. So they take the tower and they take the kill. Army Geniuses just can't fight back currently with the heroes that they had in bottom. They wanted to defend the tower, but instead ended up being a retreat.
Dire's middle
At least DB is getting some farm on the Monkey King now. Free lane for him, but AG's got a lot of recovering to do. Feel like their map is gonna get shrunk very fast if they can't get this Diffusal Pango to work. Womi. Oh, there goes your Eidolons.
I mean, Fnatic just feel very happy. They're farming like 60% of the map right now. So whatever's happening is they can't really open top tower with AG to, you know, get into the Dire jungle.
Yep.
Dire's top tower is under siege.
Rubik with charge. It's a good vision ability. Doesn't really do much, but at least you can lock in on a target that you need to spot.
It does stun like with the.
It does stun, yeah.
Okay.
1.8 second stun. It just doesn't do the bash.
The
damage.
bash. Yeah. Okay.
Well, they could look for something here. They've got the vision here with the ward. They see Jay. He's got the Wraith Pack ready. Here we go. Rolling. Oh, what was that?
Oh. He used
What
the
was
jump.
that? The Tumbler Toy absolutely griefs the Pango there, but he still gets the follow-up. And the stolen Black Hole from Vince onto the Enigma. They're going to take Vince for Jay. Traded 1-for-1. Armel is here, and the Pango in a world of hurt as Raven's there too.
Oh, no.
The Shield Crash Tumbler Toy just doesn't work together. Varus' TP's cancelled. Jakiro can't get out. The charge stun comes out as the Spirit Breaker just says goodbye and hello to Raven for the double kill. 1 for 3. And
gets the
there
kill.
goes DB. Oh boy.
This is looking like a disaster for AG.
It's a disaster.
I actually didn't know that.
It's a bloody disaster, innit?
Absolutely terrible. You know?
Top tower is being attacked.
I mean, I didn't know that Tumblr's toy had that kind of interaction with the rolling
Always
thunder.
learn something new. It shocked me as well because I was like, wait, what? Did the jungle creep somehow pierce spell immunity? Because I did see the tornado there, but it didn't. It wasn't the tornado. It was just the tumbler
Yeah.
toy.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Well, I guess. Well, he's still holding on to it. I mean, it's not like I throw the neutral item away because of it. But that was the surprise element gone because his smoke popped at the same time, so it allowed the Enigma to get the black hole off. It was stolen by the Rubik.
Wasn't enough though.
It wasn't enough though, yeah. Didn't
It's
do
looking-
enough. Top lane. Fighting. Coil comes out. No Rolling Thunder coming out again. And just... this Puck's just destroying this Pango's game.
Yeah, I mean it's just simple counter. Press coil and Pango, he can't roll. His game is over.
Yep.
So it works.
And you follow it up with
okay.
silence, and it's just
Yeah.
a lot of burst damage. Pango, with this diffusal, yep, you got damage, but you have no tankiness whatsoever. It's just getting bursted by the puck.
I'm just not sure. Like they don't have a real response to this puck. Like this puck is having the freest game of his life, and he's doing everything
Dire's
to
top tower is under siege.
destroy the map.
Fnatic, they are going to smoke up on their side of the map. They're going to lose the top tier 1 tower, but still going to
Dire's
look to
top
fight it
tower is
anyway.
destroyed.
Spirit Breaker in the lane. Varus is walking in. DJ, he sees Womi. Now they're going to charge in. Boundless Strike. This is a perfect coil opportunity for Armel. They're all stacked up, but the coil's still on cooldown. Monkey King gets the ulti off. Jakiro, there's the Eclipse coming out from Raven as well. They finished off 1 and DB all by himself. No friends around. Dark Pack following you as well. And it looks like it is the Dark Pack that also gets the last hit on the kill as Jay is awarded the Monkey King kill. And another sub 20-minute Roshan for Fnatic. Last game was 14 minutes. Yep, they're going to go again. Why not? What can you do as army geniuses? How do you fight this back? Ice Path into Rolling Thunder, maybe?
I mean, Pango needs to get the roll before he sees the.
Damage there.
Oh.
Use the Ice Path macro, but
He messed
in
up.
your dream.
Oh, nothing's going well. They're still gonna commit to the rush though.
On the positive side for Fnatic, they don't know about the Rolling Thunder being used because they have no vision there. But that's a stolen Roshan for AG. So I think I'll take my words back. Like, can they take Roshan? Yep, they can.
If enemy's taking it and then leaves it, I think they can.
Yeah.
But I say you're just like, hey, take a few Roche. They're gonna make the game more fun.
I guess Fnatic were thinking like, well, we're gonna lose 3 heroes in taking this Roche, so is it actually worth it anymore? Like, after seeing the swashbuckle damage with the diffusal, it's like, okay, let's just back away.
They were just playing safe, but
Yeah, they played safe. But it is good for AG. They get something out of it. Raven's net worth is what I'm worried about. He's already broken 10k in 17 minutes. That's a very, very healthy looking Luna.
he's almost double the monkey's net worth.
Yeah, that's a massive gap. Alright, well, they might have found a Spirit Breaker in top, but it is also meaning Fnatic's pushing down a mid-tower.
A lot of this game is gonna be on Inner hand to control the fight.
Yeah.
And get on the right heroes.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
Looking at Vin's in bottom. Raven. Oh, he just walked past them. Lucent Beam to cancel the TP. A couple of right clicks. Stolen Lucent Beam. Doesn't do much. Doesn't do anything really. Another kill for Raven. And they could look to push a tier 2 here. DB is very low on HP in the top half of the map. They're smoking with 3. And opening up this bottom lane. They could kill someone here. Marish drops down the wards. Looks like they have been scouted out because the sentry on the low ground also shows that wards have appeared on top of the cliff. And they are closing in. Here comes Womi. Doesn't get close enough. Malefist stun comes out with a Lucent Beam. He's already down to half HP. BKB is available. Rolling Thunder does connect from the Pango. Armel cleans out Womi with the coil. And In Your Dream gets stuck again inside the cliff. And now Fnatic 4 versus 1. They're going to burn out this Aegis for sure, or are they? It's making a bit of a difficult chase for Fnatic. Ice Path connects on 2. There we go. There's the Macropyre as well. Eclipse being tanked up for Raven, doing a lot of damage. Black Hole as well onto In Your Dream. And Pango all by himself. He's trying to fight the world. Will take down something with him because it opens up DB for 2 kills. And Fnatic, they're backing out. They forced the Aegis. They killed the Pango. And they only trade 2 for 2 for it. In their eyes, they're actually quite happy to get out of there alive. And In Your Dream dead again on the Pango. That's death number 4.
My game.
Yeah, this looks like the classic
Oh.
classic Singapore server. So we're gonna reconnect back in. So you're not the only one.
Yeah.
Sometimes happens. Shouldn't take us too long to get back in. Might want to talk about that that poster actually behind your chair.
There's 2 of them. You want to talk about the?
You can choose which one.
For any weebs out there, this is One Piece posters. The one on the right is called Ace. He's a really cool character.
Right,
5
right.
is Ace. And his little brother is this guy, Monkey D. Luffy. And that's his. I mean, I don't want to put any spoilers, so I think I'm gonna stop there. But
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We got the hint.
let's just say he's in a very cool state right now. So I got this poster.
Well, from cartoons back into another cartoony game of Dota. 20 minutes in, Fnatic with a 7k net worth lead, and Gaben has a lot of trust in them. 91% at the current pace.
Yeah.
But this is just an absolutely huge Luna. Puck has been having a great game so far. 7-1-7 on Armel. There's a reason why they went for this this Puck pick in the second phase. It's worked out beautifully. And AG with all these Enigma counters, like, maybe Jay is having a rough game, but it's not doing anything, yeah.
Yeah, that's the whole strength of like Enigma. Like even though you can shut him down, regardless of what's happening, he's still gonna do his job with pressing stun,
Yeah.
having that black hole spell ready. You know,
They
ready to
killed
use.
one, but that's going to be a BKB used on the Marcy, but they caught Armel. In Your Dream coming in from the side, getting the stuns on Armel, making sure that this puck streak is now taken away. And is this a repeat from game number 1? The bottom lane fight. Jay is walking in. Got the Midnight Pulse. Womi down, traded for John L. Black Hole is still on cooldown for 35 seconds. Raven is hiding in the trees. Looks like they're setting up for DB. If he stays in to push the lane. Okay, Luna wants to take the advance. Shows himself with the heroes sitting on the high ground. There's a charge on DB. Still vision being provided. They just can't get close enough. Now they're starting to think something's up. And that is the Shadow Blade as well on DJ, so he doesn't want to reveal too much. Probably they've already seen it with the Ops board that the Spirit Breaker was charging in. Armel, who also has just respawned action rune, or the power rune taken away by In Your Dream. This is going to be a regen. Not the biggest action rune to pick up at this point. Had like an arcane or something on the Pango that could help a lot.
Yeah. I mean, he has a shard on Pango now, so the coil counteracts with the... I mean, the Pango shard counteracts with the coil, so he can still get the roll off. So now, the game will be still a little easier for Pango, unless he gets the silencer from Puck. They go for the smoke play into the triangle from Fnatic.
They're gonna spot the Jakira Courier at least. But they want DB, they want the big prize, and there we go. Cut down from the tree, burst it down, and the smoke from AG is not gonna arrive on time. They're having second thoughts about this now. Gonna have to sack this one. Maybe defend the tower. They're going all the way to the tier 2. Long wraparound. Probably suspecting Fnatic to have vision in the triangle. I think they want Raven. See what they can do with this positioning of theirs. They want the Ice Path. They want the Rolling Thunder. In Your Dream. Smoke pop. Preemptive BKB from Raven. This is good for them, but Armel doesn't actually go in for the coil. So this is actually a pretty good win for AG. They just got the BKB off of Raven right away, and they don't even have to force a fight for it.
Yeah. I mean, I think with this they should try to look for a smoke because BKB 90-second cooldown. He TP's bot as well. Maybe they can get some kill on Enigma or something. Get some map control back. Start getting the game rolling again. They TP bot because they know that Luna TP bot. He has no BKB.
Yeah, response play. While Fnatic is trying to mirror play AG's movements, AG is following wherever Raven is. Womi needs to get there. Nothing to jump on to catch Raven, and Fnatic are here with the reinforcements. Only hero missing is the Puck, but Womi is pretty deep in alone. DJ's not going to go for the charge, but they're going to go for the smoke.
It feels like everything that AG does, Fnatic reads very well. And they're, you know, ready to react. And they don't really have much of a response to this Puck or Enigma. And this Luna is just free farming the whole game.
Charge coming out from DJ. Covering up his charge with voice lines. Doesn't go all the way through though. Womi is going to be sitting under the tower, almost Basher ready. Just a couple hundred gold short. But Fnatic, they ain't gonna wait. DJ spots Womi, and there we go with the ult. They're gonna start it off, and In Your Dream. DJ looking for a black hole angle here. Has to stay alive for a bit longer. That's gonna be beautiful! Armel with the double. In Your Dream dead once again. And Army Geniuses no way to fight back. Puck is in the coil. Sorry, Rubik is in the coil. While being face shifted, but no life for you. Tier 2 down, onto the high ground. They see Varus. Glyph comes out pretty early as well. Tries to help out the Jakira, but the damage as they're diving. But Armel will clean him out and get that killing spree on. That's Elena Rax. They managed to sneak the Spirit Breaker behind the tier 2 tower, interrupt the Rubik, and then Pango was all by himself.
Little bastard.
Pretty free fight for Fnatic, if you ask me. They're going to be taking 2 towers, a lane of Rax, maybe BKB from DB, buying some time. Womi is going to get bashed up. Doesn't have the basher money still, but really love to have it. Maybe from this tombstone. There we have it, instantly bought out. Fnatic is going to be retreating from the high ground. Rax saved. Does get at the cost of the BKB charge off of the Monkey King, though. Roach up in 30.
Game looking really rough right now. I don't see how...
Oh. Classic Enigma blink in, hands up in the air. No black hole, though. Is it a bait? Is it all just a bait? DJ charging into the backline, gets DB. Womi pops the BKB, gets ulted by DJ. And that will be the Nether Strike to follow up Womi to his death. They've got the Ice Path on Raven, keeping the Luna at bay. Trading 1 for 1. Off lane for off lane. Raven, another Ice Path. Look at Armel, what an aggressive blink in between 3. And that's going to be Varage down. Charge on In Your Dream. Lift comes out, does do a little bit, but not enough. Roll up, swashbuckle, not enough. Raven on a godlike spree now. This Luna, 11, 1, and 8. Just seems unstoppable. Like, you might be able to kill an Enigma with 4 heroes, but you're going to pay the ultimate price for it.
Radiant's middle tower is taking damage.
They got the kill on Enigma there, so.
Radiant's middle tower has
And Rosh is up.
And Roach is up.
Go Rosh.
Oh boy, 2% win probability.
Still a
Armel
number.
continues to do Armel things. Maybe DB can get the stun on Armel. Will be able to. Oh, there was a
gets the
chance
bash.
for evasive, but the bash. Value basher for Marcy. Finally finished. And there works it out. They're doing Roshan though. They're pinging it out. Marcy actually wants to go in 2K. Might be able to make it there in time. Has to be really quick though. There we go, DB jumping and almost a depressed kid. That's the wrong region though. Raven fighting and mad finding the Monkey King inside the ult. Gets a lot of lifesteal out of the Boundless Strike, but they just can't get enough done. And Womi's about to fall. Does almost burn out. The Aegis off of Raven, the charge onto Varage, and In Your Dream finally getting some stun connections out, but the Black Hole is available for Enigma. Might just catch In Your Dream from inside the Roche pit. Doesn't actually go for it. Suspecting Raven might die and pop the Aegis bit prematurely. Able to walk out as the Pango dropping low, taken down. DJ killed by the stolen Lucent Beam from Vins. And they keep the Aegis. Despite all of what was happening there, they almost made it on time. Roche falls, then the Monkey King shows up. They get the Aegis for themselves, and they get to keep it too.
Was that intentional? Looked intentional.
What's the win condition for Army Geniuses here?
There isn't. It's just
It
very
feels
hard
like
to
it.
fit it. I mean, like I said, this puck is just having the freest game of his life. He's even like just dying randomly, and the game still looks easy for Fnatic to play. Like, Pango doesn't really do anything to puck, nor does Rubik or Chikiro or Marcy.
Oh, Jay, beautiful read on the
Oh.
Monkey King. Cuts him down with a Midnight Pulse. With the Wraith Pact, solo kill.
What?
Black, what?
What?
Это просто нечто. That's a misclick. That's just a clean misclick. You got the Black Hole out. There was no cancel. He just.
I feel like
think
it's
that-
some bug.
I think that was the classic trying to micro your Eidolons at the same time, and instead you're
Yeah.
moving your hero, and you just broke Black Hole because of it.
No, but there's a setting where you don't cancel your spells when you're
That
right
is
clicking.
true. There's also that. They're going to punch with another strike. Push the Pango down. Monkey King ulti. Beautifully placed on 3. That's going to be the Aegis. That's going to be DJ falling as well. You need a follow-up stun. Armel with the DD room poking with a lot of damage. Miz is going to be taken down. Luna's going to be in the middle of Womi, and DB is going to be there as well. Jonol giving the healing required for Raven. And now Marcy's gone way too deep and out of her hands now. Coil on 2. Connects onto DB and to Varage. Jay's looking for an angle, but no mana left on this Enigma. Marcy coming with a buyback as well. John O going to be caught inside the Ice Path. So is the Raven. Luna. 2-man stun comes out. Jay playing the sacrificial blink stun here as they've got the Pango in the middle, and Pango taken down. There's going to be a buyback coming out from In Your Dream. That's going to be 3 already, and they cannot stop the Raven push. They've got their rage racks down, melee down to half, just 10 more hits for this Luna to finish it off. AG running out of time to defend that melee racks, and they won't be able to do anything for it. Slow comes out onto the puck. The disarm is there as well, but able to jaunt back to safety. Fnatic, they've done the damage. Racks down, 3 buybacks gone.
Oh, this game is just... It looks like it's pretty much over. To be honest. Not much else to say, I guess.
Like, you can see that the Pango is trying his best.
Yeah.
It's just too squishy. Like, he's only got less than 1400 HP and just gets bursted down whenever he is not in Rolling Thunder. Like, even if he's rolling up in between 3 or 4 heroes, they just right-click him down. Like, Luna already hits for almost 300 damage.
I mean, he's 2-8 this game. I think maybe he felt like he could do something in this game with Pango against the puck, but it seemed to backfire.
Yeah.
So...
Now they can just work their way towards the last tier 2. Armel just continues to do Armel things. He's definitely enjoying himself. I feel like Armel's having a lot of fun. But I guess you can't say you're not having fun in a game like this where you're 24,000 gold ahead in your dream. Rolling Thunder in. They find Raven. BKB comes out. This stun, the preemptive BKB is great because it dodges both of the stuns. They've got the Ice Bath onto Jonelle and DJ. The supports are in trouble in the back line. Here comes Jay, though. The Enigma with a haste rune. Making a presence. 10 seconds for BKB. Sorry, for the Black Hole, though. They're going to charge onto the Pango, onto the low ground. DJ, another strike available. Following up as well is Armel for the right clicks. And with the Malefice stun, making sure that that Pango ain't going anywhere. They even got a Dagon and a coil to finish off Barrage. And they call GG. They're done. Black Hole for style. This one we will see it go through the full 4-second duration as Fnatic take the series 2-0. Pretty convincing win from them.
Yeah, well played by Fnatic there. Great moves, great rotations.
Coming in well prepared for this first series. Army Geniuses maybe falling a bit short on maybe one or two aspects of this series. Both games, well, I mean, at least in game 1, they had a pretty strong beginning. Weren't quite able to keep up the tempo and the pace, however, but at least they did fight back against Fnatic. But Fnatic just looked like the better team in general throughout this series. So, what's your take on Fnatic's gameplay? I feel like Armel was having a lot of fun. Jay, despite being countered with 3 heroes against this Enigma, felt like he's just playing his standard game. He went for an Octarine core in the end in the Enigma because why not?
I mean, that's just like he knows the game is won at that point if he's going this island boat, just because I think it was just mainly an outdraft second game. It was very hard for AG to play this game how they planned because this puck just ruined everything they did. So, yeah.
That is pretty much the story. Like Fnatic just looking like the better team, controlling the draft pretty well in their favor. AG, they were a bit, I think they were a bit skeptical in the second phase. They had like 10 seconds remaining on their reserve time when they were picking their 3rd or their 4th hero. So just didn't have that much time to think. I guess Fnatic was just big braining them inside that as well. But gameplay-wise, Fnatic rolling it out. Raven 14-113 on the Luna as well. Just basically says that I think Fnatic are pretty ready for the next series. Our next game is going to be, I'm just double-checking, Fnatic versus Hikori, our South American counterparts, boot camping in SEA. So let's see what they're up to in this next challenge. Going to be kicking off in about 15 to 20 minutes, so we'll be back then for the next series here with T-Panda and symetricaL on the cast. Hope you enjoyed this one. We'll be back in a bit.